What's up everyone? Subscribe to my channel because today we're diving into something absolutely wild. Something the automotive world wasn't even sure would ever exist. An insane machine born from the bleeding edge of F1 inspired engineering, hybrid performance magic, and McLaren's refusal to ever settle. This is the rumored, the whispered about, the almost mythical 2026 McLaren W2 Turbo10. And the moment you hear what this beast is capable of, you're going to understand exactly why it already has billionaires circling like hawks, collectors preparing blank checks, and enthusiasts losing their minds. Buckle in, because this is not just a car, this is the sound of the future screaming through twin turbochargers and hybrid electric fury. Let's start with what everyone wants to know, the heart of this monster. McLaren has always been the type of brand to ignore limits, and with the W2 Turbo10, they took that to a new level. Powering this machine is a next-generation 4.0-liter twin-turbo V10 hybrid power unit. And yes, you heard that right, a V10, something we haven't seen from McLaren in road cars before, but something enthusiasts have dreamed about for years. This screaming 10-cylinder isn't just loud or powerful, it's engineered with low-inertia turbos, active thermal control, and an electric motor system designed to fill in every millisecond of lag, meaning the throttle response is instant, brutal, and relentless. Combined output? A jaw-dropping 1,230 horsepower. Torque? Over 900 pounds-feet, delivered with the kind of savage sharpness that pushes your soul directly into the seat. McLaren says the W2 Turbo10 can launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 1.9 seconds, making it one of the quickest production hypercars ever conceived. And when you're on a long stretch of road, this thing doesn't stop pulling until it hits a top speed north of 260 miles per hour, depending on aero configuration. This isn't just about raw power, this is about translating F1 tech into a road-going bullet. But let's talk design, because the W2 Turbo10 looks like something that crash-landed straight out of a sci-fi universe. McLaren didn't just sculpt this car, they carved it with aerodynamic obsession. Every crease, every vent, every curve is functional, from the ultra-thin, laser-cut headlights to the floating fenders that channel air into the side intakes. The roof lane dips low, hugging the carbon monocoque, and the rear end looks like a jet turbine wrapped in carbon fiber artwork. The active rear wing can tilt, split, and even retract depending on speed, braking, and driving mode. And underneath, the diffuser is so aggressive that you could practically slide your hand into the tunnels carved through it. This car doesn't rely on beauty, it relies on engineering genius. Yet somehow, it still ends up looking absolutely breathtaking. When you open the signature dihedral doors, the W2 Turbo10 welcomes you with an interior built like a cockpit designed for someone who's two things: rich and ready to go fast. McLaren stripped away anything unnecessary and replaced it with materials so premium they practically glow. The carbon fiber weave is exposed everywhere. The seats? Ultra-lightweight race shells wrapped in hand-stitched micro-suede and Alcantara imported from Italy. The steering wheel is a hybrid of modern design and F1 inspiration, with integrated display screens and customizable toggles that let you shift from track mode to stealth electric mode instantly. There's a holographic-style heads-up display that appears to flow above the dash, showing speed, boost pressure, battery status, and G-force readings like something out of a futuristic fighter jet. Even the infotainment system feels like a premium luxury device. Smooth animations, lightning-fast menus, and zero distractions. McLaren knows what their drivers want. Performance first, tech second, clutter never. Now, let's talk handling, because power means nothing if you can't control it. The W2 Turbo10 uses McLaren's newest generation adaptive chassis system, featuring predictive dampers that read the road over 1,000 times per second. The electronic rear differential communicates with the hybrid motors, torque vectoring so precisely that the car feels glued to the pavement even at ridiculous speeds. Steering is hydraulic assisted, giving that raw mechanical feedback enthusiasts crave. Brakes? Carbon ceramic discs the size of dinner plates, cooled by air channels sculpted directly through the body. And here's something wild, the W2 Turbo10 includes McLaren's first ever Hyper Boost launch mode. When activated, the electric motor dumps its entire instant torque into the drivetrain, while the turbos spool at maximum preload, creating a catapult effect that slams the car forward with such intensity you actually need a physical warning screen before enabling it. McLaren wants to make sure nobody accidentally launches themselves into another dimension. One of the biggest talking points, though, is the exclusivity. McLaren is only producing 199 units worldwide, and each one is hand-assembled in an isolated performance division in Woking. Buyers don't just pick colors, they attend private design sessions where they get access to unique materials, custom paint formulas, and even personalized aerodynamic elements. Some customers even receive a carbon fiber sculpture of their exact car made before the build begins so they can display it in their home or office. This is luxury at a level only a small fraction of the world will ever experience. Price, let's just say the W2 Turbo10 makes most hypercars look affordable. The base cost starts around $3.8 million, and with McLaren's bespoke customization program, many builds are expected to hit $5 million or more. But honestly, when you're buying something like this, you're not just buying a car. You're buying a piece of the future, a collectible masterpiece, a statement that says you're not just wealthy, but you appreciate engineering that borders on magic. So there you have it, the 2026 McLaren W2 Turbo10, a hypercar so extreme it bends the definition of what a road vehicle can be. If you love speed, power, futuristic design, and engineering that seems impossible, this is the car you dream about. Make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment, and don't forget, subscribe to my channel for more insane hypercar deep dives just like this. The McLaren W2 Turbo10 is a monster, and trust me, this is only the beginning.